Hi, folks. Happy Tuesday. It's Miss Mills here. I want to start the week by acknowledging that we had a wonky Monday. I believe that I had turned everything to the visible mode so that students could see it. But through the day yesterday, several of you reached out and said there's something going on. The content is still invisible. I had to dive kind of deep into the course here to find that indeed there was a hidden area where everything was switched off. So things are on and ready to go today. Thanks to you who, several of you advocated really well by reaching out and saying, I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything. Give yourselves a pat on the back because that's really good self-advocacy. All right, we have several people in the course. Actually, about half of the people in this course are brand new to e-learning, and that can be a challenging experience. The virtual learning environment is more sophisticated than Google Classroom, which usually means that the first few weeks can be frustrating as we try to figure out what we're doing online. It is good practice, though, to use the VLE because a platform like this is likely the one you're going to use at college or university. There is no Google Classroom in post-secondary. So every time you're feeling a little bit frustrated, just tell yourself this is part of the learning curve. Pretty soon I'm going to be a rock star at this. Even your old teacher figured out how to use the VLE here. So we can all do this together. I wanted to prepare a little tutorial to show you, a little screencast to show you the best way to move around this course in order to get your job done each week. So when you go to the VLE, you're going to go to your home page. It might look a little bit different than mine, okay? Mine is an educator homepage. You as a student, you're going to have any of the courses you're taking are going to be down in this area. Compared to me, you might just have one course there and you're going to click on the course. The other way that you can get to our course is by clicking on this little square thing. It's called a waffle. Okay, think of breakfast, go to the waffle, and in your search bar, you can search our course, GWL. It's very likely that you don't have a big, long list of courses. You might just have, again, one e-learning course. And you can even highlight this little push pin here, and that will always keep our course pinned to the top of your waffle, to the top of your list of courses, okay? So here we are going to open up our course. Now, some students noticed that last week the navigation bar, the nav bar as it called, changed the way it looks, okay? I had things set up in a way that I thought was a little bit more simple for everybody. Unfortunately, I've been told by my administrators that we have to have these buttons at the top of the nav bar, okay? Everything that you need for this course is either under content, or if you click on share learning here, you can see you've got access to your checklist, access to your assignment bin, and access to your discussions. So those are all available under the share learning button. If there's ever time in this course when you want to access something like Gizmos, I don't know, Canva for education, it's under learning tools. I honestly don't think we're going to use learning tools too much, but share learning is where you find everything you need. When you log in at the beginning of the week, I would say that the first thing you do is check this activity feed to see if I have posted a new reminder to everyone. The first day of school, I had a video posted with some instructions about the way that class would operate, okay? Personally, if I was a student, I would click on Share Learning and I would go to my checklist, okay? Each week, you are going to have a checklist that you can use to your benefit to make sure you're getting all the tasks done that are required of you that week. So we're in Unit 1 right now. Oh, how embarrassing. It's telling me that I haven't done any of my homework. Oh, I'm hanging my head in shame. So here are all the things that if I was a student, it's saying, you haven't done your tasks from last week, okay? And I would have to do those. We are on activity 2 this week. So you scroll down a little bit and you can see your checklist. Okay, there are a number of items. So my plan of attack, if I was a student, would be to maybe aim to get 2 things done on my checklist every day before Friday. You are also available, you're also allowed in this course to work on Saturday and Sunday. But ideally, what you want to do is use your e-learning period at school to do a couple tasks every day so that you can have Saturday and Sunday off. You don't have to log in if you're already done your work on Saturday and Sunday. Anytime you want to go back to the main page, you can just click on the course code and it takes you back to the home page of the course. Okay. Once I've checked out my checklist, I can even print it off if I like having a paper checklist. You're going to click on content. Okay. This is like, consider this your class notebook. Okay. I open up the class content. There's a start here screen. There's a course overview. Okay, what I really want to get to in my table of contents here. Oh, tutorials in case you're ever having trouble. But we are in Unit 1. So I go to Unit 1. There's my content from last week. Activity 1 was what I had to do last week. And when I click on it, up pops everything that I have to read. This week is Activity 2. So let's go to Activity 2. I scroll up and it says there's a button here saying go to activity. I click on that activity. And up comes everything that I have to read for the week. A little minds on activity to get you thinking about what you need to do during the week. Sometimes there are videos to watch. Okay. Eventually you are going to get to a part where it is going to ask you to do some work. Okay. So you're going to be learning about soft skills this week. And it asks you here, if you were to conduct an inquiry on soft skills versus hard skills, what are the questions that would guide your inquiry? You've got a little bit of a video to watch. And then here's some work to do. In the discussion area, discuss the above, soft skills versus hard skills. Remember to build on the ideas of others, ask questions for clarification, and make connections to your own ideas and experiences. And I will always provide you guys with a hot link here. Click here to go to the discussion. I click on that, and I'm going to click the Start a New Thread button to post. Okay. If you're not sure about what you need to put in this discussion area, go back to your checklist. So in my checklist, my first task, if you were to conduct an inquiry on soft skills versus hard skills, what are the questions that would guide your inquiry? At this early point in the activity, what are some of the soft skills that you feel are currently or will be important to you in the future? And you create a little thread, okay? You can see your next task in the checklist is going to be to reply to at least 2 classmates. Because in our discussion board, we don't just want people posting a thread, we want people to engage each other in conversation, okay? So let's see. I'm going to click on activity 2, write something about myself, and then I'm going to look for 2 other classmates that I can engage with. Okay. So again, click on the course code to go back to the home page. Does that make sense to everyone? I want you to know I'm happy to have a one-on-one Google Meet with anyone who needs me to run through this with you again. And I'm happy to have those Google Meets all the way through the semester. If you're a student who would like to have a regularly scheduled Google Meet with me every week, just to check in and make sure that all is well, let's chat about that, okay? How you communicate with me, you can post in the activity feed, or you can click on this little envelope up here and send me an email. All right, I'm going to stop stop this video and let you guys get to work today. Please let me know how things are going. Take care and have a great week.